I know it's kind of big to mid tier news at this point, but scientists did the whole funny Jurassic Park maneuver on dire wolves by taking what remains of their DNA and implementing standard wolf DNA in from today into it. Now, I think this is a bad idea for a number of reasons, not just because I've seen Jurassic Park and know how that plays out, right? But get this, right? Modern day wolves and modern day animals are like 1,000 fucking times smarter than their ancient counterparts. That's kind of what happens. Like, as the line continues, you get smarter, faster, stronger, you adapt to your environment differently and better. So you're going to take the hardware of, you know, something from way back then when everything was bigger, and you're going to put the software of something incredibly smart, like a modern day coy wolf or something, into this big ass frame. Who thinks this is a good idea? Who thinks this is a good idea? You know what I mean? Like, they're just doing shit to do shit, you know? They're like, oh, well, we're fucking bored, you know? Let's, uh, let's do this, you know? And I heard they're gonna bring the woolly mammoth back next. It's like, dog, what possible, what would that benefit? What would that do? Like, you're just fucking around too much, you know? Nobody needs a woolly mammoth. Nobody needs a damn dire wolf hybrid, you know? Like, nobody needs that. Why are you doing that? Like, nothing good can come from this. And I don't know. It just seems ridiculous to me. And it seems like there's going to be a lot of drawbacks because DNA is funny and it does whatever it wants. You know what I mean? You can have a black mom and a white dad, and one of the babies can come out completely white, or the other way around, same story. You know what I mean? So, like, you're going to mix the DNA of these two similar enough critters, right? And it's going to choose whatever it thinks will best suit the environment it's going to be born into. So it could fucking, I don't know, it could have a triple coat of hair or something, or it could not shed at all. Like, you could be creating something with a horrible existence, or you could be creating a super predator, you know what I mean? Like, and it's gonna be big. It's gonna be big and smart, you know what I mean? That's the issue. Like, you're creating something unnatural that doesn't have a predator or something in the wild that can take it out except for humans. And we don't know, they don't know, like, oh, what the gestation period is or something like that, you know what I mean? What the bone density is, shit like that, because no one's seen a fucking dire wolf in a millennia, dude. Like, they don't exist anymore. They were a super predator and they're not anymore. So now, like, there was probably a certain way of dealing with them back then, and everyone's all like, oh, well, we have guns now, right? Yes, but also, like, I've only ever seen a wolf like once. All my 2+ decades of existence, I've seen a wolf once. Same with like a fox. I've seen a fox like 3 times. You know what I mean? So, why? They're very good at avoiding people, but they're out there. You know what I mean? You hear them, but you never really see them. And if you do see them, you'll see one, and the other ones are probably nearby. Like, do you see what I'm getting at? Like, this is a horrible idea. I don't know why they're doing all that. Hopefully they GPS track those things and have, like, I don't know, put some sort of isotopes in their blood or something so you can track them. Just don't let them out of your sight, pretty much. And if they're gonna start doing stupid shit like this, like, I don't know. They're also some scientists, I can't remember who, but I saw a YouTube video about it. Actually, I saw a couple of YouTube videos about it. These people are trying to convince fungi, like, mushrooms and shit like that, to move, like, in a robot body. Like, they're putting the fungus in a little robot body, right? And then they're zapping it and poking it and exposing it to intense UV light in an attempt to get it to send its little tendrils down there and move the robot body. And it's working. It's working. So, if scientists are going to be doing stupid shit like this that could potentially affect all of us on the planet, right? I feel like all of us sentient, conscious, legal adults on this planet should vote on this type of shit. Like, hey, yes, I agree you should be giving mushrooms legs. Yes, I agree you should be Jurassic Parking shit. Or, no, I don't fucking agree with that. Nay, don't do that. You know what I mean? Like, this is shit we're not supposed to be playing around with. Like, it's one thing to create a new state of matter, woohoo, good for you. Like, that could actually be beneficial. But just doing stupid shit to do stupid shit, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Come on. Stop doing all that.